hello, slimy furtlers. Yes, it's been a long while. I don't know what the last thing I did was. I mean, I used to say it's been a long while on every video when it's been like a week or some shit, you know. Yeah, I've not been around for a while. I think let me just have a look. I can't even remember when the last video was that I put up. Let's have a look. Channel dashboard. Oh yeah, the last video I did was the Chevrolet SS concept car, and that was on the 23rd of August. So we've gone all the way through September, well, basically the end of August, and then all the way through September, and now it's 6th of October, and I haven't done anything really on here. There's a couple of reasons behind that. First off, I had a bit of a problem up here, and I just wasn't into doing anything at all for a couple of weeks, 3 weeks. I just wasn't interested in doing anything at all. I was just fucking sick of life and sick of the world and everything. And then after that, I kind of got better and started getting back into doing things again. And I caught a dose of the man flu, and I've literally only just got over that. So, you know, it's like I say, I spent the best part of a fortnight sweating, coughing, sneezing, laying in bed, sweating a lot, having hallucinations, stuff like that. So yeah, this is just an update kind of thing of what I'm doing in the minute, or stuff that I've got in the pipeline. Haven't started making any new videos yet. After I finish the batch of what I've got to do, what I've got outstanding at the minute, bits and bobs I'm doing, I'll make a video on something. I promise. You know, to all you viewers out there, you know, there's not many of you, but you know, it's nice that you're sticking with me. So what am I doing? Well, if I just get my painty thing over here, I've got a painty thing over here, and on the bench at the minute, I've got some CP models, 28mm Starship Crew, as they are called, but I think we can see what they're made to represent. I've got 7 male crew members. You can see there's 7 male crew members and 4 female crew members. You can convert these. These are pretty nice figures. They come, and a lot of them come without heads or arms, so you can put them, you know, holding phasers and tricorders and whatever. So some of them you can do. Some of them are fixed figures. You know, and then some come with head swaps, because it won't focus, but we've got an Andorian there, and then, you know, we've got some humans, and you know, we've got a particularly famous Vulcan there, which you probably can't see. Particularly famous Vulcan there I'm working on. The male figures are, I'd say, about halfway there at the minute. The female figures I started on this morning, so they'll be coming. If you keep an eye on my Facebook page, you'll be able to see them when they're finished. I've put a couple of pictures up already of me doing various bits of painting and that on them. As for cars, I have here a BMW X5, which I've stripped, and I'm in the purpose of repainting to look like the Metropolitan Police's armed response units. This has actually been in this state for about a week or so, because I've not felt comfortable trying to put the Battenberg pattern on. The yellow bits have the Battenberg pattern on, and then there's a space over the front doors for the Metropolitan Police logo to go, and then there's supposed to be the word police written at the bottom. I also need to make a light bar for the top and paint the aerial identification marks on there. For that's coming along nice. It's just that, it's like I say, because I've not been very well, I've just not wanted to try and do anything. So I want to try and get this one as spot on as I can. So that's that one. I also have a BMW 1 that I've just undercoated over there. I'm going to try something a little bit different with that one, but we'll get, you know, you'll see pictures on my thingy when it's done. I'm not saying too much about that in a minute, because it could go horribly wrong. You know what happened last time I tried to do something different and ended up fucking up. What else have I got up here? Completed this one, which is a BMW 6 Series. I just basically stripped it, give it some spanking new wheels, and a bit of a bit of a, what they call it, 2-colour thing, and spruced up the interior. It's quite nice. Yeah, that was that. I think that was the one that I did to kind of, you know, practice getting back into things. You can see my gut there. The other thing I've done is I did this Matchbox Roller-Matics Land Rover, or is it Land Rover? Yeah, Range Rover Classic. That's what they call it now. Not 100% happy on how this ended up coming out, because I started doing this when I started not feeling very well, and I don't know why, but for some reason, even though I undercoated it with grey and then undercoated it with white and then sprayed about 2 or 3 more coats of white over it, for some reason the white has an orange hue. I've no idea why, because as you can see, there's orange strips down the side, but it was orange before I even came anywhere near it with orange paint. I don't know why. And then when I've painted the Battenbergs on, yeah, I've kind of fucked up there, and I've used 2 of my leftover. I've got some, I don't have many left now, but I do have some small police, you know, just basically police things there. I didn't bother putting an Equilop on the front because I wasn't happy with the way it was. I mean, I put the police logos on, and then I thought, no, I'm not going to waste a thingy. It's probably something I'll need to revisit in the future, but I did give it a good clean up inside, so the Roller-Matic gimmick works on it. It's alright, it's not great, but you know. Then finally, another thing I've got in the pipeline, which I think I might actually make my next video about, is this. A Chevrolet Corvette C3 model kit by Revel. It's, what is it, 132 scale, so when it comes out it'll be about that big, I think about maybe 5-6 inches long. I spotted this in there's one place in Doncaster where you can buy model kits for them now, and I just happened to call in there. I was actually looking for something else, and I saw this on there for, I think it was like £9, and I just went like, yeah, I'll have that. Yeah, I'll have that. It's you know, it's not going to go rusty or anything. It's still sat in its sealed box. I haven't opened it yet because it's, at the time I bought it was when I was starting with all my problems, and I didn't want to start trying to do that and then, you know, get distracted and end up fucking everything up. You know, it's a nice kit, a nice car. I don't want it to look like shit. So there we go. Yeah, I mean, model making later. Oh, and there's just one more thing I got here. You probably won't be able to see it, but I have a figure here again from CP Models, 28mm Joseph Stalin. I've got figures of, you know, sort of infamous people from history. You know, I've got Napoleon, you know, Napoleon and some of his staff. I've got Adolf Hitler. I've got people like, you know, the Duke of Wellington, stuff like that, people from, you know, military history level. This is one to add to my kind of bad guy roster, because as we all know, Uncle Stalin wasn't a very nice chap. That's not finished properly. I'm leaving it as it is because I actually wanted to get some skulls to put on the base and then put grass around them, just simply to represent the number of his own people he actually killed. And, you know, he was basically spent his entire political career walking on the corpses of his own countrymen. There we go. But I haven't got any skulls, so I'm trying to get some skulls from somewhere. It's like I say, I've asked people who do 40k builds if they've got any skulls, because Games Workshop likes to put skulls on just about everything. So yeah, I'm just seeing if I can get some skulls for that. But yeah, that's about it for the model making painting things that I'm doing at the moment. Other than that, I've just been doing a lot of kind of Xbox. I've played through Far Cry 5, played through it on standard difficulty, then I did it on New Game Plus on hard difficulty, and now I'm working through the New Game Plus on the legendary hardcore, whatever it is, difficulty, the most difficult one out of the lot. I can't say I've noticed much of a way of difference between the difficulty versions, apart from on the hardcore difficulty. It does seem to be a lot easier to get killed randomly. And when I say killed randomly, it's like you'll be in cover and then all of a sudden somebody will shoot the pixel on the top of your head that's kind of poking up over the boulder, and that counts that as a, you know, as a full headshot instead of just damage. The missions aren't any different or any difficulty, but and the reason why I'm playing through all of this hardcore difficulty, that because I know the reward I'll get at the end is I get to unlock an outfit. Yeah, I get to unlock an outfit. Basically, the character that you play in that game is a sheriff's deputy, and by playing through it on the maximum New Game Plus hardcore difficulty or whatever it's called, you get to unlock the deputy, you know, the deputy's outfit. Totally worth it. Totally worth it, Ubisoft. Cheers for that. Yeah, but I'm going to do it because I are elite. But yeah, other than that, nothing at all. Not really been much to do. I mean, you know, we're still in COVID land, and you know, things keep changing. One minute it's like, oh yeah, everything's fine, then it's, oh no, we're getting cases again, and you know, oh, we need to do this, we need to start wearing masks everywhere, and we need to go into lockdown. And somebody's fucking texting me, I don't know, thing. Yeah, so, you know, I don't get out much, and you know, I seem to have spent the past few weeks just sort of being locked in the house. I think I've only been out like maybe 2-3 times in the past sort of 8 weeks. It's getting a bit tedious. I want to go somewhere, but I don't want to go to like shops or anything. It's you know, when you get to the point at which, like, when you're only going out the house to do work or shopping, you know, stuff like that, it gets a bit tedious. You know, you can't go, you know, I mean, I won't say to the pictures. Well, for a lot of people, yeah, you know, you can't go to the pictures, you can't go to the pub. I mean, I don't go to pictures that often. I don't go to the pub anymore because I don't drink. Yeah, but I can understand why people want to do that. It's like, I'd quite like to go, you know, like to the seaside or something, but A, I can't afford it, and B, there's a better than average chance that if I went to the seaside, most of it would be shut. You know, because a lot of things there. So, I mean, it's off season now. You know, it's not even seaside time. We've gone past that. You know, we're now into autumn, coming up to Christmas. You know, I mean, bloody Christmas. I hadn't even thought about Christmas this year, to be honest. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to afford to buy bits for people. I might just get a few bits for my mum, and you know, put some money towards Christmas dinner and that. But I'm not expecting any presents or anything like that, because if I can't afford things for people, I don't see why people should buy me things. But yeah, so it's all fun and games here over at Pikas Workshop. Just have to see what things are, but it's been a bit of a shit year for everybody, really. Is 2021 going to be any better? It could be. It just depends on a lot of things falling into place and stuff like that. You know, I'm not going to turn this into a rant about people being idiots about, you know, fucking COVID and all the stupid stuff that's going off with COVID, because that's something else I'm not going to talk about So yeah, anyways, that's just the update, what I'm doing. Hopefully things will get better. If you're currently ill or suffering from anything, you know, hope you get better soon. If anybody needs to have a talk with someone about problems that they're having, you know, if you're sick of being shut in like I am, I'll quite happily have a chat to you if you want. You know, you can message me through the page, through the Facebook page, and I can have a bit of a chat with you. You know, maybe a bit of a voice chat as well, something like that. You know, just to help people, help each other. So yeah, thanks for watching, and you know, hope you have a good day with whatever it is that you're doing, which probably isn't much.